Boss is coming. Master Wu, you're here. Boss, Master Wu, please come inside. No need to go inside. Go and bring your tax receipts for me to see. All right. You must pay taxes according to the law, understand? Yes, I understand. I have always paid my taxes honestly. I never dared to pay a penny less. This is national tax, not a single penny can be missed. I understand, I've noted it down. Boss, I've been very busy with official duties lately and not feeling well. I keep sweating at night. What do you think this illness is? Master Wu, please wait a moment. Master Wu, here is some wild ginseng from the northeast. Take it back to nourish your body. It's effective. Please take it back and try it. Alright, I'll take it. Then I'll go back and try it. Let's go check the next shop. Thank you, Master Wu, take care. Master Wu, take care. Another month of business done by ourselves. What would you like to buy? Who was that ghost-like person just now? Didn't you see? He's a tax collector and a relative of the emperor. What kind of royal relative? The county magistrate is the emperor's nephew. This Master Wu is the county magistrate's uncle. Isn't that a royal relative? So that's the royal relative. How is your county magistrate? When the county magistrate first took office, he was quite good. He handled 2 cases in a row. He judged them so fairly. They were cases that his predecessor wouldn't dare to touch. 2 wealthy households had their lands confiscated by him. At that time, he really gave the common people a breath of fresh air. We were chanting then. It's good to have royal relatives who dare to act. So he did some good deeds. But later it wasn't good. Why wasn't it good? Things got complicated. Just these past few days another incident occurred. The whole town is talking about it. What happened? There's a deputy inspector named Zhang Yi in the county office. He's a decent guy, we all know him. He married a wife who is quite attractive. The county magistrate took a fancy to her and hatched a plan. He promoted Zhang Yi to a chief clerk. Then he went to Zhang Yi's house for a meal. After the meal he took Zhang Yi's wife. He kidnapped her. Such a thing. It's not the first time he's done something like this. Where does this Zhang Yi live?
These past few days, thanks to the care of all you uncles and aunts, I toast to you all with this cup of wine.
Neighbors are better than distant relatives. Everyone has their own issues. It's only right to look out for each other.
To show my respect, I'll drink first. Originally, this wine should have been hosted by Zhang Yi. But it seems now he probably doesn't want to come back. Madam, don't say that. Perhaps Master Zhang will return this afternoon. I know Zhang Yi's temper best. He's a man who values face greatly. I invited everyone here today just to clarify one thing. I think these past few days, you all must have heard some rumors about me. We haven't heard anything, we haven't spoken out. Yes, what is there to say? Just that. That afternoon, Master Zhu came to my house for a meal. He had ill intentions. His sedan chair was parked outside. Neither Zhang Yi nor I knew. We saw it. I even mentioned it to Fourth, saying what distinguished guest had come to Master Zhang's house. There were 2 sedan chairs parked outside and so many officers. Later Fourth uncle said it might be Master Zhu, so we didn't pay much attention. He took advantage of promoting Zhang Yi a level. Said he wanted to take me away to play with his wife for a couple of days. I refused. He started to force me. After arriving at his house, he tried to force me. Having no choice, I could only choose death. But I passed out after hitting my head. The next morning, he brought me back. You all saw it. Fellow villagers, I am innocent. I didn't wrong Zhang Yi. Please, fellow villagers, bear witness for me. Madam Zhang, rest assured, we as well as Zhang Yi all believe you are innocent. Your head injury is obvious.
Exactly. A woman who can do this much is already remarkable. Your Majesty, where are we going now? Let's go to Zhang Yi's house to take a look.
Madam Zhang, what Magistrate Zhu did will be punished someday. You don't need to worry.
Madam Zhang, although Magistrate Zhu is a royal relative, I heard the Emperor has decreed even royal relatives cannot oppress the people. Otherwise the people can go to the capital to complain to the Emperor.
But no matter what, all this to me is the same. Today everyone came to hear me explain this matter. And no, I was wronged. I am already very satisfied. Before everyone came, I had already made a decision about one thing. This matter has nothing to do with everyone. Please forgive me. As a woman, I had no choice. Madam Zhang, Madam Zhang, Madam Zhang. Madam Zhang.
I'm afraid it's no good what happened. Madame Zhang committed suicide. Why? Madame Zhang was bullied by Magistrate Zhu and couldn't take it. When did she commit suicide? Just now. Confess the truth to avoid physical suffering. My lord, this commoner is wronged. Still stubborn, huh? Keep beating, get up and go. My lord, wrong, my lord, spare my life. Magistrate Zhu, it's bad what happened. Zhang Yi's wife committed suicide. And it seems the emperor knows about it. How did he know? I have no idea. And the emperor is about to arrive at the county office. Zhu. I greet my father. I was unaware of your arrival and failed to welcome you properly. If I let you know, then I would know nothing. Father, why are you angry? Don't you know what you have done? Father, please let me explain. What is there to explain? Guards, take them away. Father, please hear me out. Father, silence, take them away. Father, I still have something to say. Sir, take it easy. Have you heard the Emperor is in our Dingyuan? Really, when did this happen? The Emperor is on an incognito tour. Wait, what are you saying? The Emperor is in Dingyuan? Yes, where exactly? This is Zhengshuan Hanyike. I am here. I must now head to Zhongdu and return within the month. Temporarily you will oversee Dingyuan County. Hanyike assist as ordered. You all know what happens next. You know what to do. I understand. Good. Mr. Zhu, it seems we are in deep trouble this time. Shut your filthy mouth. Is anyone there? Come quickly. Come quickly, inform my father the master has a reward. Old master, the emperor has decreed. Temporarily the control is handed over to Mr. Zhang and Mr. Han from the capital. No one is allowed in or out. Where is the emperor? The emperor has left. And where is your master? He is being held in the back. Old master. Take it easy, old master, you finally came. What exactly have you done? Father, I haven't done anything. Still saying you haven't done anything. Nothing gets you arrested. Father, please don't ask so much now. Hurry and beg the emperor to release me. Beg for what? The emperor has left. Then think of a way quickly, father. Think of a way. What way can I think of? Father. This time the emperor came and went in a hurry. It makes me feel very surprised. This is the emperor. Indeed, he has passed the ball back to us. Mr. Zhang. What should we do now that we are staying in Dingyuan? Let's handle this officially. It's great that these people have been arrested too. Yes, it is now. Everything will be fine. Otherwise we couldn't even afford firewood at home. Yeah. A 30% tax? Where in the world isn't it a 30% tax? Right. What crime do you think Zhuan could be charged with? A capital offense. A capital offense? Not really. Why not? For anyone else they deserve to die 3 times over. That's for others, but this is the emperor's nephew. If you weren't the emperor's nephew, who would dare impose a 30% tax? This time the emperor personally apprehended his own nephew. Incredible. It feels so satisfying. Where are they setting off fireworks? Great.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Did all of you hear that? Why did the commoners take to the streets and set off fireworks when Zhuan was arrested? You've been serving here for many years. Are you telling me you don't know the crimes committed by Zhuan and his gang? I believe each of you knows something. Don't be afraid, speak the truth. If you conceal and fail to report, once discovered, you will be charged with harboring criminals. Inspector Liu, why don't you start? Since entering office I kept my head down and worked diligently. After leaving the office I go straight home and stay there. I truly don't know what wrongdoings they committed. Are you suggesting that you know less than an ordinary commoner? Perhaps this lowly official doesn't need to know so much. So according to you, arresting Zhu Wan is without basis? This lowly one didn't say that. Or do you think Zhu Wan can still resume his former position and make a comeback? This subordinate has not thought so. Let me tell you this. If you don't speak, someone else surely will. When His Majesty finds out that you knew but didn't report, your fate will be far worse. Because in His Majesty's eyes you are insignificant. Lord Jing, please give me a moment to think. Who wants to speak first? Replying to Lord Jing. As far as I know, Magistrate Zhu once secretly ordered Wu Jinda to obtain a document from Luzhou Prefecture, a blank document stamped with the Luzhou government seal, forged a decree to add new taxes and amounts. Report to Lord Zhang and Lord Han. Wu Jinda extorted everywhere in the name of the royal family. The amount is huge. How much? Estimated to be over 50,000 yuan. Wu Jinda also once at Qingfeng Tea House raped a woman. Inspector Liu, you should know more. Yes, as far as I know, Zhu Wan embezzled about over 150,000 yuan under the pretext of building a palace. From the taxes. Is there evidence? I can collect it. Father Emperor, hand over Ding Yuan to Jing Xiuan and Han Yek. Can we be assured? What's there to worry about? But uncle has many inconveniences in Ding Yuan. Precisely because he is in Ding Yuan, I'm entrusting Ding Yuan to Jing Xiuan. Lord Jing. Yes. Lord Jing, you still remember me, right? We've met. Lord Jing, don't you remember last year in Gaoyu? Gaoyu. I am Qin Dongji. Last year in Gaoyu I had a brief encounter with Lord Jing. We met once. Yes, we've met. Mr. Qin, what are you doing now? Now I'm in the jewelry business. I heard that Lord Jing is handling the cases of Zhu Wan and others, so I came especially to report the truth. Mr. Qin, please sit. Thank you, Lord. Lord Jing. Although I'm not very familiar with Lord Jing, I've also heard about the matters here, so I'm quite worried for you. I came especially. Oh, Lord Jing. In my humble opinion, you are about to face a great disaster. How so? Lord Jing, do you understand the relationship between the emperor and his elder brother? What are you trying to say? The emperor just brought his elder brother to the capital for a birthday celebration. I heard the elder brother is sleeping on the dragon bed. Lord Jing, did you know? I haven't heard about that. The whole country. Who else has such a deep relationship with the emperor? Zhu Wan is the only son of the emperor's elder brother. Even if he commits a heinous crime, would the emperor be willing to kill him? Of course the emperor won't just sit back and do nothing. It seems Zhu Wan won't be able to keep his official post. But the emperor won't let him off the hook just because he's a royal relative, that's for sure. This matter was entrusted to Lord Jing by the emperor. The more thoroughly and carefully you, Lord Jing, investigate, the more details about Zhu will come to light, and the harder it'll be for the emperor to handle. Right? Perhaps that's the case. Why didn't the emperor stay in Dingyuan? Has Lord Jing thought about it? Tell me what you think. I've held some minor posts before, so I dare to offer my humble opinion. In my view, Lord Jing should strike a balance in two aspects. First, when investigating Zhu wrongdoings, know when to stop. Don't push the emperor into a situation where killing him isn't an option, and not killing him isn't an option either. More importantly, Lord Jing must understand the emperor's thoughts. Don't give the emperor a hard time. If Lord Jing can help the emperor punish corruption without harming the lives of the royal family, then the emperor will surely favor Lord Jing in the future. But if Lord Jing forces the emperor to pay the price of betraying his own kin for justice, will the emperor feel at ease? Wouldn't he harbor resentment? Indeed. However, this official believes that the emperor assigning me to handle the Dingyuan matter already shows the emperor's determination. Without proper investigation, the emperor can't determine how severe Zhu crimes are. Exactly. Perhaps the emperor also wants to use this opportunity to test Lord Jing's loyalty. Diligently fulfilling one's duties. Is this official's greatest show of loyalty to the emperor? But perhaps that's not entirely true. Must killing a royal nephew be the only way to demonstrate Lord Jing's loyalty? So loyalty and disloyalty depends on the emperor's personal judgment. Even in the worst case scenario, even if the emperor ruthlessly kills Zhu, would he really exterminate Zhu's entire clan? Zhu's relatives will still be around. Won't they take revenge on you in the future? If the emperor is dissatisfied with you, he can easily find another excuse to have you executed. Will anyone speak up for you then? Then what should I do according to your advice? I think this matter is quite difficult. No one wants to be in Lord Jing's position. If he strictly follows the law, he would privately offend the emperor. But if he bends the law for personal gain, the emperor will no longer favor Lord Jing. I heard that the issue of Dingyuan was first reported to the emperor by Lord Jing. Exactly. Lord Jing, you are tying a noose around your own neck. What do you think of Jing Tiyuan? This humble servant believes he is a rare loyal minister. Is he loyal to you or loyal to the court? Father, is there any difference between these two? Being loyal to me doesn't necessarily mean being loyal to the court. In my humble opinion, there is only one path forward. In 12 words. Minimize the big matters, sacrifice the pawns to save the king, and make concessions gracefully. How so? The idea of minimizing the big matters, firstly, emphasize that Zhu's intentions were good. He made an honest mistake while trying to build the palace. Secondly, stress that Zhu was misled by others. It was a momentary lapse of judgment. Thirdly, highlight especially that Zhu has already returned a large amount of stolen goods and has shown sincere remorse. With these 3 points, Zhu crime becomes much lighter, doesn't it? What else? There's also the idea of sacrificing the pawns to save the king. I believe in this case, the emperor will struggle to punish Zhu Huan directly, but he won't hesitate to execute other offenders and cases that can be pinned on other offenders. Try to pin it on other criminals. Try to lessen Zhu Huan's guilt. Give the emperor a way out, so the emperor can see you as kind-hearted, and also make him think he can use this chance to forgive Zhu Huan. Isn't that killing two birds with one stone? Well said. Is there anything else to remind me? Master Zhang is well informed. I'll just stop here. You came on behalf of Zhu Huan's family. Yes and no. Zhu Huan's family did ask me. But after all, I've met Master Zhang once, and I admire Master Zhang's character. Since you know my character, you shouldn't give me such advice. Master Zhang, the advice you gave me only benefits Zhu Huan, not the emperor. The result will make the people curse the emperor for favoring relatives over the law. Officials will compare their crimes to Zhu Huan's, making the emperor lose face and authority. How could I, Jing Xiuan, do such a thing? Master Zhang is always thinking of the emperor. Admirable. I just shared my thoughts with Master Zhang, hoping you'd think twice. I've said all I need to say. I'll take my leave. Wait. You came on behalf of a criminal to plead for them. You used strong words to threaten me. How can I let you leave like this? I didn't plead for the criminal, nor did I threaten you. Why can't I leave? Please sign this first. Guards, bring out the records. Yes. Master Zhang, I came for your own good. Isn't this going too far? Not at all. Sign it. Do you think what I said isn't true? If you keep this up, you'll regret it. I don't want to sign. I will never sign. Fine. Guards, beat him. Beat him until he signs yes. Master Zhang, I will never sign and leave. I will never sign. This guy sure can talk. He came prepared. But what he says isn't without merit. Exactly because of that, we need to keep his testimony. The scale and momentum here surpass the capital. The great Ming dynasty commands respect across the four seas. It deserves a capital city that matches its stature. Although the capital is strategically secure like a dragon and tiger, it's still too far from the central plains. Zhongdu has the river in front and the Huai behind, with natural defenses and waterways for transport. It's an ideal place for a capital. Yes, Uncle has sent messengers several times, saying he wants to come to Zhongdu to meet His Majesty. No. In 20 days I will return to the capital. We can meet when I pass Dingyuan. All right. I pay my respects to the old master. Where is that Jing guy? Please wait a moment, I'll go in and announce you. Don't you recognize me? I'm just doing my job, I have no choice. I have to follow the rules and report first. Nonsense. The sky belongs to the Zhu family, the land belongs to the Zhu family. I can go wherever I want go. Old master. From now on no one can stop the people from lodging complaints. Those who violate this will be severely punished, understand? Old master, go. Jing Xiuan, do you still recognize me? Old Master Zhu. I apologize for not welcoming you properly. Please sit. You want me to sit here? Where else would you like to sit? It's not like you're anything special. You're just a censor. When I speak, even the emperor listens. What gives you the right to show off in front of my son? I am just doing my duty. What's wrong with that? Please enlighten me, Old Master Zhu. Let me tell you, I sent Qin Dongji to teach you a lesson. Not only did you not listen, you even dared to arrest him. Qin Dongji threatened and bribed officials. He had to be arrested. Now I'm asking you personally. Tell me what gives you the right to accuse Zhu Huan in front of the emperor. Is it wrong for Zhu Huan to build a palace for his uncle? Is Zhu Huan really at fault? His Majesty has made it clear. I am here on official orders. Whether he's right or wrong, this is a family matter of the Zhu family. The world was conquered by our Zhu family. You don't need to meddle in this. I don't want to handle this matter. It's His Majesty who ordered me to handle this. Today I will make a decision on behalf of the emperor. Release Zhu Huan and also release Qin Dongji. I will discuss any issues with the emperor. Old Master Zhu, the emperor is the son of heaven. No one can overstep the imperial authority. Otherwise it will be treated as treason. This is clearly written in the laws of the Ming dynasty. Zhu Huan was imprisoned by the emperor's order. I cannot release him without the emperor's decree. Mr. Jing, you're pushing my son to death. I won't let this go. Old Master Zhu, please behave yourself. This is behaving myself, I tell you, except for the emperor. I dare to hit anyone, believe it or not. Old Master Zhu, stop it. Do you think our tolerance means we're really afraid of you? Finish watching. What do you think didn't expect? The crimes Brother Huan committed are indeed severe, including Ming Tinglin Luo Mingtong Wu Jinda. Their crimes, according to the laws of the Ming dynasty, should be punished with the death penalty. The record of Qin Dongji persuading Jing Xiwan. Have you seen it? This Mr. Qin is extraordinary. He believes that my father is not really intending to kill the emperor's brother, just making a show. Now the more seriously Jing Xiwan investigates the case, the harder it will be for my father to handle it later. This Mr. Qin actually figured out my thoughts and used it to threaten Jing Xiwan. Jing Xiwan is also not an easy one. He actually recorded his words on the spot and dared to show it to me. This move is very clever. It shows his efficiency in handling matters to me, and also lays out the words up front. Also reduces the risk of him being retaliated against in the future. Both are quite smart. I'm asking you, if you were the emperor right now, and you had to handle everything by yourself, what would you do? Your Majesty, I find it extremely challenging. No matter how tough, you must make a decision. I'm asking how you would make that decision. As an emperor, indecision is the greatest taboo. But isn't this decision too harsh? Do you think being an emperor is easy? I'm telling you, all the major affairs under heaven can only be decided by your will. One misstep and you lose everything. One day when you become the emperor, you will be all alone. The world is yours alone, and only you can care for the world. Therefore, in the royal family there are no private matters. You have no right to have private matters. That's where the difficulty lies. Sixth brother. Minister Zheng. I suppose His Majesty has already seen the materials we submitted. He probably has. Minister Zheng, your move was quite impressive. I've been thinking it over, and it seems we've actually used Qindongji. Otherwise everything might have developed, as Qindongji said. Minister Han, you're still very young. There will be many things relying on you in the future. But please remember, to be a remonstrating official, you not only need courage, but also ways to protect yourself. That's right. Minister Jing, do you think the emperor will execute Zhu Wan? What do you think? I think he probably will. But the relationship between Zhu Liujiu and the emperor is quite extraordinary. The key to this case lies with Zhu Liujiu. This old master, His Majesty, has returned. Where is he? In the county office. I heard they're about to try Minister Zhu and the others. So soon. What evil deeds have you three committed? Speak for yourselves. Your Majesty, this guilty subject has repeatedly deceived merchants, amassing a total of 39,000 strings of cash. Additionally, I have violated 2 women. This guilty subject has embezzled 36,000 strings of cash. This guilty subject has accepted bribes amounting to 13,000 strings of cash. You are all bold heroes. No amount of ill-gotten gains can burn your hands. This guilty subject did not fall into corruption alone. This guilty subject was dragged into it by them. Then weren't you afraid of being exposed? This guilty subject initially thought those who offered bribes would not report me. I didn't issue any receipts. Even if reported, there would be no evidence. Every lawsuit filed at the county office we thoroughly investigated, thinking that accepting some money wouldn't be a big issue. Everything is known by heaven and earth, known by gods, ghosts, and people. There are no absolute secrets under heaven. Good and evil each have their retribution. Emperor Yan of Sway's patricide was an utmost secret, yet it was still known by heaven, earth, gods, ghosts, and people, provoking the wrath of all and leading to his execution. You initially thought you could luckily escape. Now do you regret it? This guilty subject deeply regrets. Halt! You dare to stop me? Do you not value your lives? This is the Emperor's command. No one is allowed to enter. I am the Emperor's brother. No one can stop me. You. Wu Jinda. As a tax officer, you are well versed in the imperial tax laws. Yet you misuse stamped blank documents to forge tax orders. How could you not know this is intolerable by national law? This guilty subject knows death is inevitable, thus I die without regret. Only one thing I beg of your majesty. Upon my death, the ill-gotten gains and properties will be confiscated. My family will be left in destitution. Pity my wife, children, and elderly, 7 in total. If they do not sell themselves into slavery, they cannot survive. Better to die than to suffer as slaves. This guilty subject begs your majesty for mercy to execute my entire family, so we may be reborn and live better lives. When you were embezzling and bending the law, your family shares in your glory and fortune. Did anyone come forward to dissuade you or report you? After the incident, your family should be executed alongside you as accomplices. How can you still speak of mercy and a dignified death? Before others face execution, they plead not to involve their families, but you do the opposite. You are truly as venomous as a snake. Having served as a royal relative for years, it's not a waste of this life. Now I can die without any regrets. I should even be grateful to His Majesty. Old master, don't be too hasty. Maybe we should wait and see. Can I not be anxious? If we wait any longer, my son will lose his life. As the ancient said, after establishing a dynasty there are 6 deeply fearsome things. When the virtuous and capable hide away, it is deeply fearsome. When the 4 classes of people change their professions, it is deeply fearsome. When superiors and inferiors are deeply involved with each other, it is deeply fearsome. When the sense of shame and integrity fades, it is deeply fearsome. When slander and praise confuse the truth, it is deeply fearsome. When honest words are scorned and unheard, it is deeply fearsome. The case of Ding Yuan encompasses 4 of these fears. If such corrupt officials are not severely punished, how can we control the officials? I have decided. Wu Jinda shall be executed by slow slicing and his 3 generations exterminated. Meng Tinglin and Luo Mingtong shall be executed by slow slicing. Their 3 generations shall be exterminated, and any other officials who have embezzled more than 80 strings of cash, regardless of their rank, shall be executed and their property confiscated. You may kill me 1,000 times, but do not exterminate my 3 generations. They are innocent. The first beg your majesty for mercy. Why don't you kill my 9 generations, 81 generations, or 360 generations? Corrupt officials can never be completely eradicated. Even at death's door you dare to be insolent and rebellious guards. Drag these 3 down and execute them together. The crimes committed by your Zhu family are even heavier than mine. Why don't you kill them? Why don't you kill them? Go! Why don't you kill? Now it's your turn. Father, spare me this last time. I will never hold office again. I will return to my hometown to guard the ancestral tombs for you. You still have the face to guard the tombs. I have admonished you many times. The greatest enemy of man is neither poverty nor illness, but deceit, greed, and corruption. Poverty can be overcome and illness can be treated. But once a person becomes deceitful and greedy, there is no cure. Last time you embezzled 500 strings of cash. I considered your father's numerous pleas and only gave you 100 lashes. Yet you still refuse to repent. Your audacity only grows. In your opinion, facing the common people and the officials of the court, how should I deal with you this time? Father, your son has returned 95,000 strings of the embezzled money. There is still over 70,000 left. I will definitely find a way to return it. I am determined to reform myself. I beg you to spare me once more. You can return the embezzled money, but you cannot erase the stain you've left on the court. You are truly hopeless. I should not have pulled you out of the coffin last time. This time you embezzled and forged official documents, illegally increased taxes, and oppressed innocent women. Several capital crimes combined are enough to sentence you to death hundreds of times. How can I possibly spare you? Father, consider the brotherly bond you had with my father since childhood. He is in his twilight years. He cannot withstand this blow. I beg you, please spare me this once. Father, silence. Take him away. Drag Juan outside and give him 50 heavy lashes first. Father, have mercy. Father, have mercy. Don't kill my son. Old master, I think there is room for leniency here. Ah, if punished, no beating; if beaten, no punishment. Your Majesty, the criminal has fainted. Pour cold water and continue the beating. Yes. Your Majesty, you can't beat him anymore. If you continue, he will die. Let him die then. Your Majesty, no. After all, Juan is a member of the royal family, and he shows signs of repentance. Please, Your Majesty, spare his life. Though Juan is a royal relative, his crimes are heinous. Not killing him would defy the law of the land. Warriors, heed my command. Bind Juan and execute him with arrows in the courtyard. Yes. Hu Weiyong, your servant, is here. You shall oversee the execution, as you command. Prepare for the execution. Release the arrows. Son, old master. Do not move, step aside. Old master, son. Your Majesty, the execution is complete. 5 arrows were shot, but he is not dead. Such poor archery, I shall kill him myself. Your Majesty, you must not. Not being killed by 5 arrows is the will of heaven. The will of heaven must not be defied. Your Majesty, do not repeat the punishment. Your Majesty, the will of heaven is hard to defy. Convey my decree. Demote Juan to a commoner, never to be employed again. Imprison him, yes. Wait, Your Majesty. I believe that such a treatment of Juan is inappropriate. In what way is it inappropriate? Your Majesty often says that if a prince breaks the law, he should be treated the same as the common people. Juan's crimes are clearly more severe than Wu Jinda's. He should be punished more severely. Such leniency, I fear that the people will not accept it. It is you who do not accept it. Juan has already been half beaten to death and shot with 5 arrows. Such treatment of a royal relative is rare in history. What is there not to accept? Moreover, he was not killed by 5 arrows. This is the will of heaven and must not be defied. I believe that criminals should be dealt with according to the law, without considering whether it is common or rare in history. If royal relatives are shown leniency outside the law, then the trust of the people will be lost. Over time the law will cease to be the law. Executing Zhu may cause personal grief, but it benefits the country and the ruler. Please consider carefully, Your Majesty. How dare you? You are lecturing me. Such insolence, what is the punishment? Huaner, young master Huaner. My son Huaner. Father. How did you end up like this? Young master. I'm still alive. My child. By the Emperor's decree, Zhu is to be imprisoned. Please step aside, old Master Zhu, we need to take him away. My child, my precious son. Who doesn't know that remonstrating with the Emperor is like throwing oneself into a cauldron or onto a blade? Yet a true man should stand upright in the world, with a loyal heart to repay the country's kindness. How can one not speak out for personal gain? The sages say if the ruler rejects advice, loyalty and courage will scatter. If good and evil are treated the same, the meritorious will tire. Please consider this, Your Majesty. Nonsense. Even if I don't accept your advice, the loyal and brave in the court will not leave. You really are a stubborn one, disregarding the laws and disrespecting the Emperor. Every time I say something you counter it. Do you think I dare not kill you? Guards, take Xing Xiwan out and execute him. Your Majesty, please calm down. Xing Xiwan is loyal. I knew this would happen. From the moment I reported the rumors from Ding Yuan, I was prepared. I have done my best and have no regrets. This is fine, out of sight, out of mind. Thank you for your blessing. I will rest in peace. Wait. Father Xing Xiwan spoke out of turn and angered Your Majesty, which was wrong. But he has a heart that worries for the country and the integrity to die for his principles. As a remonstrating official, he had to speak boldly. I beg Your Majesty to spare his life. Your Majesty, Xing Xiwan spoke disrespectfully and should be severely punished. But I believe what he said was valuable advice. Though bitter, it is good medicine. Please forgive him. Xing Xiwan. I am here. Since the Crown Prince and Minister Han have pleaded for you, I will consider it a moment of foolishness and not hold it against you. I spare your life, but you must repent. I have done no wrong. What is there to repent? For Your Majesty and the court, your humble servant merely spoke what should be said. Your humble servant still believes Your Majesty should act according to the law. Zhu should be executed immediately. As for your humble servant, even if I die alongside Zhu, I am willing to be beheaded. I entrusted you with great responsibilities, yet you are arrogant and unrestrained. You have failed to live up to my deep affection for you. Today I wish to spare your life, yet you act contrary and still press with your words. Then do not blame me for not being generous. From the case of Han Duo to the case of the flower boat, your humble servant has never uttered a single word of defiance towards Your Majesty. Your Majesty's grand stance against corruption has deeply impressed your humble servant. But your humble servant does not wish to encounter the reef that is Zhu and have Your Majesty retreat. Your humble servant was promoted by Your Majesty to be a censor. A censor is Your Majesty's eyes and ears, to oversee the officials' correct wrongdoings and clarify injustices. One should uphold the law without fearing the powerful. Your humble servant fears nothing and desires nothing, only seeking to serve the country, and serving the country is not a crime. Since it is not a crime, there is no need for forgiveness. Given the circumstances, your humble servant wishes for a swift death. Nonsense. You slander the emperor and are guilty of a serious crime, yet you pretend to be righteous and just. You merely seek fame through death. If you do not confess your crime, do not blame me for disregarding the bond between ruler and subject. If Zhu Huan is not executed, what meaning does my life, Xing Xiuan, have? To uphold the law, your humble servant dares not spare this body. Even in death I will remonstrate with a clear conscience. Take him out and behead him. Thank your majesty for the grace of execution. Your humble servant is guiltless before the 9 springs. The historians will record. Today the emperor killed the innocent censor Xing Xiuan. Your majesty, you must not kill Lord Xing. Your humble servant knows your majesty is reluctant to execute Zhu Huan, but this act will surely lose the hearts of the people. Killing Lord Xing will doubly lose the hearts of the people. I beg your majesty to think twice. What kind of person are you? Just promoted a few days ago, and you dare to collude with Xing Xiuan? I am but a humble and unworthy servant, unfit to stand alongside Minister Xing, yet I too serve as a censor, and share Minister Xing's views. I dare not conceal the truth. If you dare to speak nonsense again, I'll kill you too. I am willing to accompany Minister Xing to the execution ground, to prove my sincerity. Take them out and kill them. Thank you, your majesty. Father, please reconsider. Xing Xiuan didn't expect this, did you? You forgot to take a piss and look at yourself. What kind of person are you? The sky belongs to the Zhu family, the people belong to the Zhu family. Do you have a place to speak? Old Master Zhu, please step aside. I die for the court, for the country. You are not worthy to block my path. You want my son to die? No way. You are doomed. Do you think your son can still survive? This matter is now known to the world. The case is ironclad. I'm afraid you won't sleep or eat in peace. I laugh, old man, now I am satisfied. Minister Xing, I will die with you. What did you say again? I said what I had to say. I warned you, Minister Xing. I have already seen through this. With such an outcome, keeping me here is of no use. Good, too good, caught them all. The emperor is wise, the emperor is wise. Gentlemen, please. Wait. Take Xing Xiuan and Han Yak away, await orders. Whose orders? Uncle, please don't interfere anymore. You act on your own. Uncle, I am the crown prince. You. Do you think Xing Xiuan and Han Yak should not be killed? That's right. Zhu Huan should also not be killed. No, after careful consideration. I now believe Huan must be killed. Oh. Then tell me. Huan's crimes are indeed severe. Everyone knows. If we spare his life, it will be hard to explain to the world. I understand. Father, you've put a lot of effort into Huan's matter. You don't want him to escape punishment, nor do you want his life. But this matter is ultimately hard to balance. I believe that civil officials die for remonstrance and military officers die in battle. If Zhang and Han are willing to die for their advice, they can be considered selfless. If we kill them, Who will dare to speak up in the future? I know Xing Xiwan is a loyal minister. But how could he, in front of all the officials, in public, use his words to force me step by step to kill my own nephew? This person is detestable. I cannot tolerate such things. Absolutely cannot tolerate. Father, is it about Huan? I also know, if we don't kill Huan, the people will be dissatisfied. If we kill Huan, it will shock the nation. It will have a significant impact on governance. I understand all these. But you don't know. If it weren't for Six Brothers' help back then, I might have gone mad. The bodies of our family would have rotted away. Thanks to Sixth Brother. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here today. Nor would you. Now that I'm the Emperor, wielding the power of life and death, I have to cut off my own brother's line. The people will laugh at Zhu Yuanzhang. I also find it hard to get over this. But let's not talk about it now. Let me think it over again. What brings you here, old master? Is the Emperor here? The Emperor is not here. Where did he go? The Emperor went to the county office. Let's hurry. Take care, old master. Juan, father, don't move, don't move, don't move. Don't move. Thank you, father, for sparing my life. Juan, father, I'm sorry. Father, what are you doing? Brother Juan, why did you have to go this far? Father, I deeply regret my actions now. From now on, I will turn over a new leaf. It's too late. Father, what are you? Father has decided to handle everything according to the law. Father, I promise you, I will resign from my position and live as a commoner. I will never cause trouble again. Then who will take responsibility for your crimes? Father, look at me now. Isn't this enough? You should understand. Father is not just your uncle. He is also the Emperor. What I can and cannot do is not entirely up to my will. The biggest mistake I made was not making you understand these things earlier. Father, if you spare me, I can still do many things for you. Our Zhu family needs people. The Zhu family now needs you to die. Cousin, please speak up for Brother Juan. Brother Juan, father's decision also has my part in it. Father and I were up all night. Both father and I are very sad. Please forgive Brother Juan. I will bring uncle over and treat him like my own father. Please rest assured, Brother Juan. Father, does my father know about this? We haven't told him yet. Father, I was wrong. Juaner. This is the saddest thing in Father's life. Thank you, Father, thank you, Father. Your Majesty, Old Master Zhu requests an audience. Let him meet me in the hall. Yes. Chongba. Chongba, sixth brother. No, no. Your Majesty. Old brother. For the sake of our shared ancestry, spare your nephew. Your Majesty, my dear brother. We've been together since childhood. Either I help you or you help me. Isn't that so? Today I beg you for the last time, do me a favor, order my execution. Let me die before Juaner. Don't let me see it through. Brother, 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 brother. I've thought it all through. There's really no perfect solution. I am the Emperor now. Everything must be considered from a broader perspective. But you've already spared him, you've spared him. Why did you change your mind? Do you keep your word or not? Old brother. The crime Juaner committed this time is too severe. Last time he embezzled 500 strings of cash. I spared him only for your sake, bending the law to pardon him, for which many court officials had complaints. This time he embezzled 167,000 strings of cash. He knew himself. Once exposed he would surely die. Yet he still did it. This child is seeking his own death. How can I stop him? If I spare him again, how can I continue to punish corruption? This way the court will collapse quickly. Once I fall, our Zhu family is finished. No matter how severe his crime. He is your nephew. I only have this one son. Whether to kill or not is just your word. How can you say such a thing? Uncle, don't be too sad. It will harm your health. Father is not disregarding your face. Father always acts decisively. Only this matter concerns the state. There is no good solution. Chongba, you can't let me live like this. Old brother, die early to enjoy blessings. Just give the order, take the sword and kill me. I beg you. Old brother. How can I bear to hear you say such things? I really want to spare Juaner, but the court won't allow it. You must understand the reasoning. I'm already a dying man. I'd be happy to die in Juaner's place. Spare him. In the next life I'll be your ox or horse. I'll serve you all my life, my dear brother. Listen to me, sixth brother. The law is no child's play. Juaner broke the law, he must face the consequences. Sixth brother. After Juaner is gone, don't worry. The court will take care of all your needs. But if Juaner dies, my family line will be cut off. The root will be severed. What's the point of living then? Sixth brother. I want to adopt Prince Juzhen of Chu as your son. What do you think? It's not the same, it's not the same. I only want honor. Then I have no other choice. Sixth brother. Being an emperor is too hard. Good brother. For the sake of that small piece of land, please spare him. You must kill Huaner. Then why did you invite me to the palace for your birthday? And give me all those gifts? Were you preparing for today? Then I don't want your birthday. I don't want those gifts either, okay? I want my son. Sixth brother, I've made up my mind. Nothing you say will change it. Chonba, I'm sorry. I can only do this. Alright. Old brother. Good brother, I beg you one last time. Spare Juan or let me die in his place. If you don't agree, I'll die here today. Old brother, don't do anything foolish, put the knife down. Uncle, don't do this. Everyone stay back, go. Good brother, can you agree or not? Sixth brother. Sixth brother, I beg you. Old master, old master, old master. Sixth brother, sixth brother. I'm begging you like this. You won't even give me a straight answer. Old brother, I understand, I won't make it hard for you. Old master, old master. Honor. Uncle, uncle, uncle. Sixth brother, sixth brother. Uncle. Sixth brother, brother. You all saw it. I, Zhu Yuanzhang, will kill my own family first. If there are corrupt officials in the future, once verified, I will not spare them. Summon Jing Xiwan to see me. Yes. Jing Xiwan, are you satisfied now? Your Majesty, your humble servant only feels. In the future, I will be more diligent and devoted, loyal to my duties, honest and clean for the people. Not to disappoint your Majesty's trust in me, Jing Xiwan. To be honest, when I asked you to report on hearsay, why did you first think of Ding Yuan? Your Majesty, the matter of Ding Yuan is widely spread, and it involves the royal family. Don't you think you are challenging me? Your Majesty, your humble servant knows. This would put your Majesty in a difficult position. Now it has led to the death of the royal brother and nephew. Your humble servant feels even more distressed. But hasn't your Majesty decided to rectify the corruption? Now the whole country is watching Ding Yuan. If the matter of Ding Yuan is not resolved, people's hearts will not be convinced. The corruption cannot be stopped. Your Majesty's anti-corruption efforts will be in vain. Therefore your humble servant mentioned the matter of Ding Yuan, not to challenge your Majesty, but to put myself in your Majesty's and the court's shoes, thinking for your Majesty and the court. You are good, the matter is finally over. As long as I did nothing wrong, it's fine. In history there are very few monarchs like your Majesty who would sacrifice their own relatives to clean up the officialdom. They are indeed rare. You still know how to flatter. Your humble servant is just telling the truth. I plan to transfer you to Huguang as the Judicial Commissioner 5th rank. I hope you continue to punish evil and promote good, not to disappoint my expectations. Thank you for your grace, your Majesty. Why is it that despite my repeated orders, corruption in the empire still hasn't been curbed? Your Majesty, this humble servant believes. Actually, the trend of corruption has already been somewhat restrained. It's just that the court is in the open, while the corrupt officials are in the shadows. Centuries-old habits are hard to correct overnight. It shows that greed is human nature. Without harsh laws and severe governance, it's hard to break their will. Speaking of harsh laws and severe governance, among all the emperors in history, no one could surpass your Majesty. No, I must unleash a great purge again, until all corrupt officials in the empire can't eat or sleep in peace and are utterly terrified. Minister Zheng, since I entered the officialdom, I have been fortunate to work with you, and have greatly benefited from it. Moreover, receiving your guidance, I am deeply grateful. Minister Han, you flatter me. If it weren't for His Majesty's promotion, we would only have the will to serve the country, but no way to realize it. So if we are to express gratitude, both of us should thank His Majesty. Yes, I remember Minister Zheng once said, no matter how this matter turns out, we won't get anything good out of it. But now it seems it's not as Minister Zheng initially worried. His Majesty is still very wise. Not only did he execute Zhu Wan, but he also promoted Minister Zheng. Perhaps that's the case. But one thing I can be sure of. From now on, His Majesty will no longer want to see me for a minister. This is not a good thing. Minister Zheng, you worry too much. I deeply admire your courage and integrity. But as a minister, sometimes we should also understand His Majesty. Actually, I don't necessarily insist on the practice of dying in remonstrance. Forcing His Majesty with death in this way is not a wise move. As long as there is any room, we should all protect ourselves. But achieving that is really not easy. As a remonstrance official, Lord Han, for the sake of the country and its people, must disregard his own life and death. The ups and downs of official life are unpredictable. Lord Han, please remember. Do not fight with the Emperor. Because in the end, we cannot win. Alright, no need to see me off. Lord Han, after today, we will be worlds apart. I hope Lord Han takes good care of himself. Lord Jing, your wise words. I will keep them in my heart. Farewell. Take care.